The situation at Spurs is oh so wrong. It's all part of Phoenix and Levy's gone. A world-class stadium, second-rate team. Spurs are winning nothing under this regime. Together we need to shout, Levy and Nick out. Together we need to shout, Levy and Nick out. Intense up, filling the coffers to the brim. The football forecast looks so grim. Spurs last cup win in 2008. Unlike a proper investment, it's what true fans hate. Together we need to shout, Levy and Nick out. Together we need to shout, Levy and Nick out. Intense of filling their coffers to the brim. The football forecast looks so grim. Spurs last cup win in 2008. Unlike a proper investment, is what true fans hate. Together we need to shout, Levy and Nick out. Together we need to shout, Levy and Nick out. Project Youth, just another Levy feast. Dismantling Spurs history piece by piece. The stadium, just an entertainment hub. No true fan wanted this for our club. Together we need to shout, Levy and Nick out. Together we need to shout, Levy and Nick out. Legendary Bill Nick would turn in his grave if he knew how the owners now behave. Corporate greed and no success. We need to work together to get our club out of this mess. Together we need to shout, Levy and Nick out. Together we need to shout, Levy and Nick out.
The first game we look for, Robbie. Tottenham away. When we got Tottenham away. Tottenham away. When we got Tottenham away.
What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Tottenham Way, the best place to be in town for a watch-along show. How you doing? Big up. Thanks for being here. As always, each and every time, smash a like, hit the notification bell, and subscribe to the channel. Hope you're good. We go live in about 25 minutes on Big Up. The link is down below there. Hope you're doing well, everyone. Hope you're good. Hope you're looking forward to this one. Interesting lineup tonight. Very interesting lineup. By the way, to all the Spurs fans who reached out to me trying to help me get a ticket for the cup final, thank you so much. I've got a ticket, so I'm going Bilbao, and I will be in the stadium cheering on the boys. Fingers crossed we bring the trophy home. Yeah, sorry about the bandage. I was in hospital today. They put one of those needles in you and they gave me all the drugs. So I couldn't feel what they were doing to me. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but hey, some people like free drugs. Not me, but you never know. There might be some out there that enjoy that. Big up to a user. Hello, Sava. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, my name's not Sava, but hello. Yes, Mr. Coppin. If you want to jump on the watch along on Big Up, Matt, feel free to jump on the watch along. We go live about 7:25 p.m. Terry, my man, big up to you, brother. How you doing? All still. That's it. That's the correct name. 4-0 Villa incoming. Well, it's not looking good, is it? Yeah, I agree. We're going to get whooped. I think it's a 4-4-2, not a 4-3-3. I think Tell & Son will be up front. Maybe Angie's practicing something for the cup final. The Sporting Journey, big up to everyone in the chat. William, brother, big up to you, my man. Terry, big up to Matt. Artist, how you doing? Imagine if we win and the press conference. Imagine we do. Cheers, Matt. Ignore that one. Okay, I will. Right, let's look at the starting lineup, everyone. Let's see what state we're going to be in tonight. So, Kinski in goal again, just like he was in the last game against Crystal Palace. Spence at right back. Danzo and Davies in centre of defence. And the return of the surge. Reguilón is playing tonight. That means he's going to go left back and Spence will go right back. Reggie returns. In midfield, Gray, Sarr, and I think it's going to be Odebert. Some people are saying it's Moore or Son. I think it's going to be Odebert. Let's see what actually happens. But it's a very young midfield, very, very young, against an experienced, seasoned Aston Villa team. I'm not confident about that at all. And then what I believe will be Mikey Moore on the wing, Son on the other side, and Tell up top. Not confident with that either. I don't rate Tell. Son's not fit. Mikey Moore, yep, good player, but he's in a weak team tonight, isn't he? And on the bench, Vicario, Pedro Porro, Bissouma, Casanova, Bentancur, Olusi, Sessi, Johnson, Richarlison, and Solanke. No Kulu. Some people said he might be back. He's not going to be back. Bergvall. People said Bergvall will be back for the final. I don't think so. He's missing tonight. No Van der Ven, no Udogie, no Romero. They're being mollycoddled, protected, wrapped in cotton wool for that final. And probably it's the right thing to do. Let's be honest about it. So it's clear that all our eggs are in the Europa basket. And forget tonight. There'll be no hope. I think with Aston Villa at home, they've lost one game all year at home, and that was to Arsenal, and they should have got something against Arsenal. They missed open goals. Aston Villa at home this year have been formidable, and tonight they've got home advantage, which I've just said they're really good at. They've got their strongest squad out there. They've got a strong bench. They are going for top four. They're going for Champions League. They're going to be physical, aggressive. They're going to be right on top of us. I think we're in trouble tonight. 4-5, 6-0. Don't be surprised if we get an absolute ass whooping. It is what it is, people. All the chips are in the Europa Cup fryer. Make sure you join us on Big Up at 7:25 p.m. I think we're getting whooped. What do you reckon? That's what I meant, lol. Terry says he's only giving Reggie a go and keeping him sweet so he don't tell his mum your mates are line up for the Europa. I'll be worried with Reggie being a mole after how he's been treated by Ange. Is Reggie the mole? Here is Reggie the mole. Artist says that means a lot of people are getting a full 90 minutes. Imagine if there's 10 minutes added time. Kulu literally had surgery the other day and people are saying he'll be back. Yeah, I mean, it's farcical. 7-0. I mean, that would be complete humiliation of the highest level. I don't think it gets any much worse than a 7-0 pumping. Yeah, 7-0. If so, fuck me. That will actually make us officially on a minus goal difference because so far, I think we're the only team in the bottom 6-7 that have got a plus goal difference. So that will go as well. We'll lose that positive, if you want to call it a positive. So yeah, 7-0. I don't think I could survive that. Terry says we've got a +4 goal difference. Yeah. So if we lose 7-0, we'll be on a -3 goal difference. Woohoo! Do we even care about tonight? Are we even bothered? Does it mean anything? I don't know. Probably not. We're not going to finish any higher than 16th this season. Two-Faced Trevor says, hi, Stone, everyone. Should I sleep or watch Spurs lose or draw? Draw? Mate, if we draw, I mean, Aston Villa, talk about a complete bottle job. I don't think we're going to draw. I think we're going to lose tonight, guys. I think this game's too much of an ask for us. It's a very, very difficult game. And we're just, it's boys v men tonight, isn't it? Just don't get embarrassed. What would be a respectable loss? 3-0, 3-1, 4-2? What's a respectable loss? Artie says, good thing the Premier League isn't like the League One where 4 teams go down. Oh, like the Championship. Could you imagine? We'd definitely get relegated. Kelly JTV says, a meaningless game for Spurs. I agree. Bill Bebby, 2-1. Really? Uno Emery, games. He's played 99. He's won 53. He's lost 25. He's got plus 36 goal difference, 25 clean sheets. Some good stats there that Unai Emery's posting up. If I showed you Angie's stats, we'd probably have to stop the show right here and now. William says 3-1 to Aston Villa. Terry says, if we lose the last two games, we match Everton's record from 1993 as the most losses in Premier League without being relegated. Put your money on that. Cold Shot says 4-1 to Villa. Ronnie, local residents have received letters from Tottenham about the bus parade. It will take place at 3 p.m. Friday, 23rd of May. Yep, I've seen that as well, Ronnie. It's a bit of a joke they're doing it on a Friday because people have got work. And some people are still going to be coming back from Bilbao. I don't know why they've done that. I thought Monday, because it's a bank holiday, would have been the best thing because everyone's off work. But that's our club for you. Tony says it's 4:10 a.m. here in Melbourne. Good morning to you, brother. And I hope that I have not stayed up all night to see another crap show. You will be watching a crap show. Have you seen the lineup, Tony? In case no one has seen the lineup, I will read it out to you once again. Kinski in goal, Spence at right back, Danzo and Davies in the centre of defence. Reggie at left back, Sarr, Gray, and I think Odebert in the midfield three. More on probably the right, Son on the left, and Tell up top. Unless Tell goes out wide and Son goes up front. I don't know. I don't know who's going to be in the 10. I'm guessing it's Odebert because he's played there before for Burnley. But then Mikey Moore's played in the 10 as well when he was in the academy. So we're going to find out once the game begins where these players are actually playing. They're showing on TV that Spurs are going with a 4-5-1 with Gray and Sarr holding mid, Odebert in the 10, like I said, Moore on the right. So what I said is what Sky Sports are showing now on TV. Odebert in the 10, Moore on the right, Son on the left, which is kind of what I thought would happen. And I think that's what will happen, guys. Expect Odebert in the 10 tonight. Oops, what have I done here? 1 minute. Just crashed my TV. That was clever. All right, fixed that. Ronnie says 4-0 to Villa. Terry, is that Friday a definite? I've not seen anything official. I believe so. I believe it's definite. Why didn't we recall Phillips? Stokes' season is over. He could have played today. How can the club bottle an open top bus parade? What a joke. Man United going strong versus Chelsea. I haven't seen the starting lineups. Let's have a look for Man United. Don't forget Glasner. He went strong with Crystal Palace and they've got an FA Cup final. I mean, there's no wrong or right. I guess Spurs, we're just scared of more injuries. See, if Man United go strong tonight and they win the Europa Cup final, then they were right to play a strong team tonight. However, if we win, then we were right to play a weakened side. So we won't actually know until the actual match itself. There's no lineups out yet. So I don't know if Man United have gone strong, Ronnie. I changed my statement still on everyone. We're going to lose, aren't we? Ben Davies. Yeah. Mate, we will lose tonight. There's no doubt about it. 3-0 would be respectable. Yeah, I think you're about right. Yeah, I think I agree with you, Sporting Journey. I mean, if we score a goal, it's like a victory tonight. Guess who will be calling in sick? The entire Spurs fan base. The players are coming out, everyone. Are they? No, sorry. I'm watching footage of a previous Aston Villa game. I thought the players were coming out. It's a bit early. Ronnie says, Man United, Anara in goal, Lindelof, Maguire, Shaw, Materazzi, Casemiro, Fernandes, Dorgu, Dilau, Mount and Holland. That's a very strong team if that's the squad. I'm on the Sky app. There's nothing on there, mate. Maybe you've got sources that I don't. You've probably got sources I don't. Right. Onana, Mazzarari, Lindelof. Yep, Ronnie, spot on. I've just seen the starting lineup. That's a very strong team they're playing. And on the bench, they've got Mainu, Ugarte. Ugarte's fit. He'll play in the final. Garnacho, Christian Eriksen. God, we could do with a 10. That Man United team it's not weak, you know. It's not weak. Onana is starting. Oh, Nana. Oh, what's your name? He's rubbish. Of course. Let's hope he's rubbish on Wednesday. Cold Shot says, Stel, have you ever tried In-N-Out burgers when you were in America? Yes. And they tasted Very good. I do like an In-N-Out burger. Although the best burger I had was in New York. There's a Le Meridian Hotel near Central Park, and there's a burger place in there. It's like an old dive kind of, dive bars in America. It's like a dive burger joint with like a secret door entrance. Oh my God. Wow. If you go there, in fact, I'm going to tell you the name of this burger place right now. I'll tell you the name of it. I'll tell you now. Best burger I've ever had. It's called the Burger Joint. It's won awards as well. The Burger Joint at Le Parker Meridian. Cold shot. If you ever go to Le Parker Meridian in New York, go to the Burger Joint. I swear down, it's incredible. So good. Terry O'Shea says Gray's going to get made to look like a child in that midfield. Villa will dominate. Yep. I checked their Instagram. Alrighty. Got it from BBC website. Big up to the BBC. Artist says, if we beat them in Europa, I would love for us to grab Diallo, especially if we get a proper manager. Yeah, he's a good player. I'll take Diallo. How did you like the Greek restaurants when you were here? I love lamb burgers. Listen, nobody cooks Greek food like my family. So for me, it's always better here. Although there was a place. Oh, JP's here. Big up, JP.
What the hell is this chef's review?
Well, people are talking about food. That we're talking about food. Let me just set my audio.
No,
okay.
Fair enough.
So we're talking about Greek food and burgers in America. Have you seen the starting lineup, JP?
Yeah. But I don't know what else we could expect, to be honest. That's kind of, do you know what? Let's just put as many as we can out there and take a hammering and come back home, and hopefully some of them don't get injured. Like, I suppose Odeberts will be on the bench and Tell will be on the bench for like Wednesday. So even though they're starting today, but I need them, right?
Do you know, before we get onto the team, I just want to say, guys, talking about injuries, Brian Daigle had an operation this week. He's on his road to recovery. He's going to be out of action for a couple of weeks. So make sure you wish Brian Daigle a speedy recovery. Give him a thumbs up in the chat. Send him some recovery, some hamstring. It's not
hamstring or knee.
Send Brian Daigle some Spurs recovery love, everyone.
Much love, man.
Yeah. Do you know what's interesting, JP? Tonight, Man United have gone full strength. They've got a fully strength team, which I am surprised by. But I was saying this the other night. There's no wrong or right, because Crystal Palace, they played a fully strength team against us. So you could say they're prepared for the final because they got away with it, no injuries. Whereas Spurs, I think we've got so many injuries, we're just scared to do it now because
I think that's the difference, isn't it? That's the main difference, is that Man United have been shit, but we've been plagued with injuries. So for them, it's almost like they do need their players to play and get a bit of form and get a bit of momentum behind them. Whereas because we've had all of these injuries, we're literally wrapping those players up in cotton wool, right?
Well, yeah, this is it. I think as well, he's trying something tonight. He's playing Odebert in the 10, and I said this might happen because he played in that position once or twice for Burnley. A lot of people said, oh, Mikey Moore played there in his academy days, which is true. But from what it looks like, it's going to be Son on the left, Moore on the right, Tell up top, and Odebert in the 10. I'm wondering if he's testing Odebert tonight in the 10. The problem with that is, it's such a weak team. What's he really going to be able to show tonight?
That's kind of the difference. It kind of goes along. It's like kind of like whenever you play young players and stuff, and if you play them in a weaker team and they don't do well, you kind of go, well, okay, he didn't turn out well. But do you know what? If those younger players were playing with the first team players, that's when you can judge them, right? And it's kind of almost the same scenario here, but it's almost needs must right now.
But you mean like Archie Gray playing in the 6 again tonight?
Well, I just kind of again. I mean, the midfield's a problem anyway, isn't it? It's like you go like we were bossed about by Palace like at the weekend, last weekend, and you know they were running rings around us. We were literally almost like mannequins. Archie Gray was off the pace totally like the weekend, and like, again though, it's a game. It's in a position that he's, I say, used to, but I don't think he's played there for God knows how long.
Well, I mean, Reggie coming back, talk about clutching at straws, desperation settings. I mean, Reggie out of the wilderness for one game. Someone in the chat said he's only playing Reggie in case he's the mole and he doesn't tell Man United what our starting lineup's going to be for the cup final. I was like, yeah, Reggie might be the mole. He might be the mole.
That's his punishment for trying to take Brennan Johnson out in training.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so I mean, Reggie's going to get rinsed. I expect Gray and Sarr to get overwhelmed. You know, Villa have gone full strength. They've got Onana in the midfield. Let's see who else they got starting. I did have a glimpse at their starting.
If you look at the Villa midfield, like you just look at what they have there. Even that bloody McGinn, you know, he's a bit of a, you know, he gets in your face and he'll put in the odd horrible tackle and stuff like that. And
well, so will Matty Cash. I mean, look at their midfield. Morgan Rogers, quality. Kamara, solid. Asensio has been brilliant since they brought him in January. Onana, just a powerhouse. McGinn, top player. Watkins up front. And then on the bench, they've got the likes of Dignier, Disassi, Leon Bailey. They've got Marlon, he can go up front. Tielemans is missing. Tielemans isn't playing. Okay, he must be injured. But you look at our bench. I mean, we're not going to bring on any of this. I mean, on our bench, look. Well, let's have a quick look.
It's almost like they're there for show, right?
No, they're just showing off. See, on the bench, we're not going to bring on Porro, Bissouma or Bentancur. No chance are we going to do that. If we bring anyone on, it'll be Casanova, Oluseyi. I doubt Hurish Johnson or Slanky. Maybe Richie comes on. So really, the players that we would bring on are going to be kids or players that just aren't at it. What do you reckon, JP? I mean, we're going to lose. It's obvious we're going to lose, but how bad? Is it a 2-0 or 1-0?
We're going to win 4-1.
See, you're doing an Iggy now. Maddison's playing in the final. Madison's going to play.
You can't see anything past the hammering, really, because
we're going to get that.
They literally need the points for this Champions League push, kind of like in the league for them, right? So like they're going to be on it. They're going to be focused. Emery's going to have them in a place to say, look, you know what Spurs are doing, the players that they've got out there, even some of the ones who are some of those fringe players, they're not really going to be wanting to get injured or anything like that. So they're going to be a bit powder puffy against you. Just go out, be hard, be strong, take your chances. And boy, you saw how many chances Crystal Palace had. Like
Crystal Palace tore us to pieces.
Wow. It could be a scary one, but I'll take a 2-0 loss or something like that, but it could be a scary one.
Well, we're going to find out shortly, everyone. We're going to go over to Big Up in a minute. JP, do you want to join me on Big Up, or are you just going to chill in front of the TV?
I've got to do something else, so I just wanted to come on and give you a bit of company quickly.
All right, cheers, man. You just I've put it in the WhatsApp group.
Okay,
it's in the chat. Just a quick reminder to everyone: Spurs are in Europe on Wednesday, and there will be a post-match show on the day. We won't be doing a watch along because I'm there and he's there and she's there, but there will be a post-match show on the day. There's some more shows coming up over the weekend. JP, by the way, you're running Monday because I'm on the plane. Just to let you know. And commiserations to all the arse exit, who are leaving Europe. Sorry, guys. And congratulations to Bologna, who beat Iggy's AC Milan. And to Calafiori, who left Bologna to go to Arsenal and win nothing. If he stayed, he would have won a cup. Funny that. There you go.
That's life.
That's life. All right, guys, I'm off because the players are coming out of tunnel. I'm going to jump on to Big Up. JP, we'll speak soon, bro.
Much love. I'll catch you guys later, yeah? All right, take care. Bye.
All right, everyone. The link is attached to the top of the comments. I've also put it down there. Come over to Big Up. We're going to be there in just a minute. See you later. Peace.
The first game we look for, Robbie. Tottenham away. When we got Tottenham away. Tottenham away. When we got Tottenham away.